Says starting in Pittsburgh, where Mike Tomlin reiterated Monday that while Russell Wilson is in, quote, pole position to win the starting quarterback job, Justin Fields will get ample opportunity to show what he can do as well. Elsewhere, Broncos head coach Sean Payton was asked if Denver could move up in the draft to grab a quarterback. Payton called that scenario, quote, realistic. The Jets said Monday they expect Aaron Rodgers to be a full participant at their spring practices next month and in May as he recovers from Achilles surgery, while the Bengals say Joe Burrow has had no setbacks since his season-ending wrist injury and could have resumed throwing soon. And the hip drop tackle is no more. NFL owners voted to make the controversial move where a defender drops to the ground to drag a ball carrier down illegal due to its increased injury risk. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Getting your biggest tax refund from Jackson Hewitt can lead to some spirited reactions.
Jackson Hewitt!
Jackson Hewitt is so sure they'll get you your biggest refund that if they don't, you get your money back plus $100.
Jackson Hewitt!
Switch to Jackson Hewitt and we'll beat what you paid last year, even if you filed online.
Hewitt!
Ain't nothing to it. Switch to Jackson Hewitt and pay less for tax prep, guaranteed. Proof of prior year payment required when filing. New clients only at participating locations through April 7th. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
It's one thing falling in love with a house, picturing yourself moving in and calling it home, and quite another navigating the world of price negotiating, mortgage lenders, and finding the budget that works best for you. An agent who's a realtor can make understanding that world easier. Realtors have the expertise, access to proprietary data, and tools to help you get from imagining living somewhere to actually doing it. That's the kind of help we can provide, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Centro, California. I checked, it's a Tuesday. Yeah, it is. It's the 26th day of March, 2024. I'm Carroll in the newsroom, Gene. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
Another beautiful day. We're going to get a couple of nice days. Then the weather's going to change again. Not for the better.
You mean wind?
And a chance of some precipitation as well. And I don't mean snow or hail.
Okay. Well, that pretty well clears it up.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, in the news, the National Park Service is being sued for not accepting cash payments at parks across the U.S. A lawsuit was filed claiming the Park Service is breaking federal law by not accepting cash at various parks and sites. What? The government breaking the law? How many years has, many governments struggled to meet the ADA requirements that everybody else was required to meet? Federal parks not accepting cash? Oh, my. Hard to believe the government would do that, right?
Well, they don't know how to use it. I think that's probably the big problem. And
that could be it.
We won't be able to explain it to them, so.
Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, today we have some birthdays to celebrate. If you're ready, we'll get to them.
Today.
Okay. Diana Ross is 80. Singer Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, 76. Singer, actor Vicki Lawrence, 75. Of course, really made it with the Carol Burnett show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actor Ernest Thomas, 75. Actor Martin Short, 74. Actor Elia English is 65. Actor Jennifer Grey, 64. Actor Billy Warlock is 63. Actor Eric Allen Kramer, 62. Actor Michael Imperioli is 58. Actor Leslie Mann, 52. Actor T.R. Knight, 51. Actor Amy Smart, 48. Actor Bianca Kazlik is 47. Actor Keira Knightley, 39. Actor Carly Chotkin is 34. Local birthdays coming up.
If you think figuring out your taxes was difficult last year, wait till you look at this year's. KXO and CBS Radio Network can help you navigate the treacherous waters of tax preparation with Tax Tips 2024. Certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger will offer tax tips 4 times a day on KXO AM 1230. Tax Tips 2024 brought to you by H&R Block.
We have happy birthday wishes today for Jose Lopez, Juanita Ahumada, Peter Pena, Vicky Trejo, Vanessa Sotelo, Elisa Lancaster, Sandro Manduano, Charlie Ledesma, Kristen Ibarra, Kent Sear, Joseph Rodriguez, Jerry Lara, Anita Slowbig, Charlie Lineses, Susana Favela, Miguel Sanchez, and Adela Reyes. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and I'm surprised, Gene, our YouTube channel is working this morning. Our producer, director of our YouTube show in the morning, Kurt Hoffman, had a birthday yesterday, and I was fearful he might overdose on Ovaltine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but apparently he knows his limits.
Ovaltine.
Yes.
Haven't heard that name mentioned in a long time.
Yep. It's been a while, but I do remember that I used to take the seal from the top of the Ovaltine jar and send it in, and I got a Captain Midnight decoder ring.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish I had that now.
If you sent in 3, you were even in better shape.
Yeah. Oh, well. News, it's claimed that a British actor has been formally offered the role of James Bond and is expected to sign a contract this week. Now, there have been rumors that it was going to be Gabe Lemos after it was revealed that one of the gadgets in the new 007 Mobile was a karaoke machine. But, Gabe turned it down.
I can understand.
Yes.
It's the rarity, but I can understand.
Yes. Okay. We've got news and stuff. Are you ready?
We certainly do. You heard that he got a new car.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you heard screeching tires and whatnot last night, it was just Gabe.
Okay. A new pedal car?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How in the world did you figure that out?
I know Gabe.
Yeah, he even can smoke the tires.
Okay. Yeah, that's because he's got all that weight in the back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got to look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News special report. A desperate search continues after a massive bridge collapse in Baltimore early this morning. Maryland Transportation Secretary Paul Wiedefeld says 2 people were rescued from the river, 1 in very serious condition.
6 are being searched for right now. 1 is was taken to the hospital, and 1 is not in the hospital that we're speaking to.
He says all of the missing are construction workers who were on the Francis Scott Key Bridge fixing potholes when a Singapore-flagged container ship hit a bridge support, triggering the disaster. Maryland Governor Wes Moore says the ship's mayday alerted officials to a power problem and allowed them to limit traffic on the bridge before the collapse.
This is a place that is a normal commute route for over 30,000 Marylanders every single day. And so to hear the words that the Key Bridge has collapsed, it's shocking.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivyfoodbank.org.
California headline news. Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani says he's been the victim of theft at the hands of his former interpreter and friend, Ipe Mizahara.
In conclusion, Ipe has been stealing money from my account and has told lies.
Otani speaking to reporters through an interpreter Monday. Mizahara initially claimed Otani had agreed to wire money to an Orange County bookmaker to help him pay off his gambling debts. But Otani is insisting Mizahara stole the money from his account and wired it without his knowledge. Federal agents raid Sean P. Diddy Combs' mansion in Holmby Hills, part of an apparent investigation into sex trafficking. Ryan Mendelson is a neighbor and says he sees people coming and going all the time.
Out late night, and sometimes I'm leaving around 5 a.m. my friend Will's house, and they're just leaving at 6 a.m. in the morning as well. So I never really thought anything of it. He could have friends over or a big party. It just happened every week.
There was a similar search of Combs' home in Florida. Gas prices averaging a fraction under $5 a gallon statewide. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Ball forward, take your base. The only thing worse than a pitcher running out of gas on the mound is your old phone running out of storage for your photos in the stands. Goodbye, home run. Switch to Verizon and get a great deal on a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage for all the ballpark pics you want. Just trade in your iPhone, any model, in any condition, so you'll feel like you're winning, even when your team's not. Trade in any iPhone in any condition for a great deal on iPhone 15 Pro with Unlimited Ultimate, and get iPad and Apple Watch SE with eligible service plan. Only on Verizon.
Your health is important, so keep yourself and your family covered with Medi-Cal. Medi-Cal renewals will be happening soon, so if you have Medi-Cal, make sure you don't miss any important renewal information. If you've moved in the last 3 years, check and update your mailing address, email address, and phone number. Learn more at keepmedicalcoverage.org. That's keepmedicalcoverage.org. Paid for by the California Department of Healthcare Services.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning. Unemployment, well, it dips slightly. George Gale explains.
The jobless numbers for February have been released. They are the latest numbers available. The numbers are released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. February report indicates the jobless rate was estimated at 17.2%. That is down slightly from a revised 17.9% reported for January, but above the year-ago estimate of 15.8%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 5.6% for the state and 4.2% for the nation during the same period. A report indicates 12,800 eligible workers were unemployed in Imperial County out of a labor force of 74,400 in February. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Border Patrol agents arrested slightly over 140,000 people attempting to cross the southern border with Mexico in February. That is slightly higher than the numbers reported in January, but far below the record high of 250,000 arrests made in December of 2023. KXO News Time coming up to 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
County Board of Supervisors meet today. It is their regular weekly meeting. The meeting will begin with the board declaring April as Imperial County Public Health Month. They will declare April 2nd as World Autism Awareness Day and the month of April as Autism Awareness Month. April was also declared a Sexual Assault Awareness Month. The board will also recognize the employees on the March milestones. They will begin the action agenda by adjourning as the Board of Supervisors and convening as the Gateway CSA Board of Directors. This will allow them to discuss abandoning procedures to form the assessment district. Returning as the Board of Supervisors, they will receive a presentation on Salvation Mountain and Slab City. They will discuss an ordinance relating to educational incentive pay to include the undersheriff and sheriff. The board will also discuss the mayor's affordable housing project. That concludes this edition of Local News. Don't go away. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations. At El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Demand for lithium is skyrocketing, and Imperial Valley is home to one of the largest lithium deposits in the world. While this presents an opportunity for new local jobs and businesses, there are also risks. Local lithium projects can consume tens of millions of gallons of water each year, and without appropriate measures, can also expose families to dangerous chemicals and hazardous waste. Imperial Valley's lithium economy must not come at the cost of our water and health. Proposed lithium projects must keep local families informed and commit to maximum community protections. Join us in demanding responsible lithium development. For more information, visit us at ccbhealth.org.
Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beers, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
Taking a look at more local news this morning, Calipatria's City Council meets this evening. George Gale explains.
The council goes into closed session at 5:30 this evening. A regular session begins at 6 p.m. They will discuss the salary schedule for fire and CPOA. They will discuss the East Side Storm Water Project. The council will discuss the All Valley Urgent Care Center, the appointment of a traffic commission, a temporary city treasurer, and other issues. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A woman arrested for smuggling cocaine. The arrest was made last week at Highway 86 checkpoint. The 20-year-old drove a black sedan up to the checkpoint. Border Patrol agents sent the woman and her vehicle to a secondary inspection area. A Border Patrol canine unit alerted to the trunk area of the vehicle. Agents searched the trunk. Agents discovered 15 wrapped packages. The packages tested positive for cocaine. They weighed a total of 34 pounds with an estimated street value of just under $400,000. The woman, a U.S. citizen, was arrested. She, the narcotics, and the vehicle were turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration for more investigation. Well, a teen dies in a tragic Yuma accident. George Gale filed this story.
The accident occurred shortly after 5 p.m. Sunday at Gila Gravity Canal Road. A pickup truck was reportedly submerged in the Gila Gravity Canal with the one subject trapped inside. According to the Yuma County Sheriff's Office, pickup was traveling westbound on the road when the driver failed to negotiate a curve and the truck rolled over and came to rest in the canal. The driver, a juvenile from Yuma, was able to get out of the vehicle and was uninjured. A passenger, also a Yuma juvenile, was unable to escape the submerged pickup. Passenger was pronounced dead at the scene after the Yuma County Sheriff's dive team was able to retrieve the victim's body. The incident remains under investigation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a weather system is lingering over the region, but high pressure will settle over the region starting tomorrow, bringing in drier conditions and a strong warming trend. High temperatures forecast to top out in the mid-80s by Thursday. A stronger weather system is then expected to bring a period of unsettled weather with increased rain chances and cooler temperatures from Sunday into early next week. 76 the high in the valley yesterday, 55 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 37 miles an hour. It will be sunny today with a high near 77. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 52. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those winds will diminish after midnight. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 83. South wind about 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north. Right now, downtown El Centro, we have 60 degrees, 47% relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 15 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When a cold comes on strong, try DayQuil's Severe Honey flavor. The daytime, coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, honeylicious, power through your day medicine. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, so a cold won't slow you down. Get back to your day feeling relieved, enjoying the delicious flavor of DayQuil Severe Honey. DayQuil Severe Honey flavor soothes your symptoms with a delicious taste. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the very best care. NBA action. The Cavaliers clubbed the Hornets 115-92. Hawks slipped by the Celtics 120-118. It was the Knicks beating up on the Pistons 124-99. The Nets topped the Raptors 96-88. Wizards slid by the Bulls 107-105. Rockets rolled over the Trailblazers 110-92. Spurs edged the Suns 104-102. Nuggets beat up on the Grizzlies 128-103. Mavericks beat the Jazz 115-105. Kings over the 76ers 108-96, and it was the Pacers pounding the Clippers 133-116. Meanwhile, Toronto Raptors forward Jonte Porter is under investigation by the NBA following multiple instances of betting irregularities over the past several months. Well, hey, look, when the betting sites are major sponsors, well, nothing bad will happen, right? Yeah, nothing bad at all.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, in baseball news, hometown hero, the California Angels are making Marco Peralta the official Spanish voice for the 2024 season. Marco, of course, a local product and a alumni of KXO. Congratulations, Marco. In other news, Shohei Ohtani, intermittently reading off notes for close to 12 minutes, said he never gambled on sports and did not instruct his former interpreter, Ippei Mizuhara, to wire money from his account to pay a bookmaker. According to Ohtani, Mizuhara has been stealing money from him. So what's happening in exhibition baseball? The Dodgers the Angels shut out the Dodgers 6-0. Diamondbacks blanked the Guardians 6-0. It was the Giants over the Athletics 4-1. The Mariners beat the Padres 4-1. The exhibition season, now that spring training basically is over, and regular season, it's already started, but it'll kick off in full swing later this week. And don't forget NCAA Sweet 16. We've got 2 games on Thursday, 2 games on Friday. We'll move into the Elite 8 Saturday and Sunday, the Final 4. And then the national championship, we've got game on AM 1230 KXO. Sports Time has been brought to you by the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. With Easter just ahead, it's a great time to think about the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. The Peanut Patch with custom homemade chocolates. All sorts of great chocolates, handmade right there at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Pecan turtles made from a very special recipe, starting from scratch. How about chocolate-covered raisins, almonds, coffee beans, cinnamon bears, chocolate raspberry sticks, and more? The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Google the Peanut Patch, get directions, and head there for a great Easter basket experience. Oh, by the way, the Peanut Patch also offers tours. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Find them on the web at thepeanutpatch.com. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Well, Trump's Truth Social is now a public company. For the first time in almost 30 years, part of Donald Trump's business empire has gone public, and it's off to a strong start. Trump Media and Technology Group, the owner of struggling social media platform Truth Social, began its long-delayed journey as a public company at today's opening bell under the ticker symbol DJT. The stock surged about 50% at the market open. Wall Street is assigning Trump Media an eye-popping valuation of about $14 billion, a price tag that experts warn is untethered to reality. Shares of Digital World Acquisition Corporation, the shell company that became Trump Media this morning, have spiked nearly 200% so far this year. That includes a 35% surge yesterday after the deal closed. And in other news, McDonald's and Krispy Kreme together. Yes, McDonald's has announced that they will be selling Krispy Kreme donuts at their stores. Krispy Kreme shares jumped roughly 18% this morning. McDonald's shares dropped a bit. It's not the first time two competitors have teamed up. For example, Wendy's brought in Cinnabon to its breakfast lineup earlier this year, but it's a risky move and one that can put off McDonald's franchise owners and weaken the respective brand names. We'll update Wall Street in just a minute.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Wall Street shows green, the Dow up 102 points, S&P 500 up 15, and the NASDAQ up 53. Gold up $6.80 an ounce, oil 11 cents a barrel lower. We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 77. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 52. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Those winds diminishing a bit after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 83. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north. And right now, downtown El Centro holding at 60 degrees with that 53% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 15 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. It's Southwest Postal. You'll find them at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming up, CBS News on the Hour. We'll be back after that with more of the best oldies on the radio.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by...
I'm Steve Kaith, and Maryland Governor Wes Moore labels the bridge collapse in Baltimore an accident. The search is still on for 6 people unaccounted for.
For every single one of us who are Marylanders, the words that the Key Bridge is gone, it still shakes us.
2 people pulled from the water earlier. 1 was hospitalized. The governor says the cargo ship that hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge overnight had reported propulsion trouble.
We can confirm that the crew notified authorities of a power issue.
The governor says that allowed officials to limit traffic on the bridge ahead of the impact. Paul Wiedenfeld is Maryland's Secretary of Transportation.
Engineers are on site right now, determining both some of the structural issues, obviously some of the debris field, and we'll start to work that, but we'll work hand in hand with the NTSB.
Arguments today before the U.S. Supreme Court on the abortion pill mifepristone. Solicitor General Elizabeth Preliger.
Millions of Americans have used mifepristone to safely end their pregnancies. Respondents may not agree with that choice, but that doesn't give them Article 3 standing or a legal basis to upend the regulatory scheme.
CBS's Jan Crawford.
The Supreme Court is weighing whether the Food and Drug Administration adequately considered safety when it expanded access to the pill. In 2016, the FDA extended the window women can take mifepristone from 7 to 10 weeks. And during the pandemic in 2021, it said an in-person doctor's visit was not needed, allowing mail-order pharmacies to ship the drug nationwide.
A British court says WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange can't be extradited to the U.S. on spy charges unless American authorities guarantee he won't get the death penalty. Assange's wife spoke outside courts.
The Biden administration should not issue assurances. They should drop this shameful case that should never have been brought. Julian should never have been imprisoned for a single day.
Prosecutors have announced a deal with Texas Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton that would drop securities fraud charges that have been pending against him for nearly a decade. A trial had been set to begin next month. The Dollar Tree discount chain reports more higher-income customers. CBS's Deborah Rodriguez says that means some prices will be going up.
The Dollar Tree chain says it'll raise price caps to $7 after lifting them to $5 this past June. Higher-priced items will include food, pet, and personal care items. You'll still find pet treats and toys for $1.25 and bags of candy for $3.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 116 points, the S&P up 15, NASDAQ up 52. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Savings. Now that's speaking the Lowe's language. And with My Lowe's Rewards, your savings just keep coming. Save money with member-only offers and earn points when you shop. More points equal more rewards just for you, because Lowe's knows you earned it, literally. Learn more about our new loyalty program at Lowes.com/MyLowe'sRewards. Program subject to terms and conditions. Points are awarded on eligible purchases. See Lowes.com/terms for full details. Subject to change.
ZipRecruiter's smart technology can quickly scan thousands of resumes, helping you find qualified candidates fast. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Bob. Spring forward with a new hiring partner, ZipRecruiter, and find top talent sooner. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to this exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/Bob. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/Bob. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
A party is in the works for a music icon.
Diana Ross will be coming out to a big birthday bash to celebrate her 80th. The party is slated for this weekend in Connecticut, where the singer lives. When she turned 75, Beyoncé sang Happy Birthday, entertaining guests including Stevie Wonder, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Chris Rock. There really is no mountain high enough for the entertainer. She'll tour in the U.S. later this year with performances in 8 cities over 11 days. Ross has hit #1 with 18 different songs. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
A woman jailed in Maine is facing extradition to the UK after victims say she ran numerous scams claiming to be a psychic and an Irish heiress. Marianne Smith is accused of stealing more than $170,000 over a 15-year stretch. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable. AM 1230 KXO.
1230